and they've done all kinds of tests with, you know, looked at blood samples and to see what the EMF actually is doing to the blood, and they can see that it's clumping the blood when the blood is introduced to these certain frequencies. So I definitely am, just like you, rely on the connected devices. I do not put unwired devices in my ears. Like, I value my brain more than that. So the wireless AirPods, just say no. And so, you know, if you wire things, that tends to have less of a disruption. The other thing too that I like to caution people is to not get so stressed trying to mitigate stress that, like, you get yourself in a loop and you'll never unravel it and figure it out. Like, the most important thing is that you become aware and you can kind of sense when things are really disrupting you. And certainly, hopefully I've given you some ideas of what kind of things to consider if the things like breathing and mindfulness and those sorts of things are not really effective for you, then you may have something else going on. And the other thing too, and I talk about this in my book, is that just because everybody else in your family or under your same roof is not dealing with the same things, that does not minimize what you're experiencing. We all have a really unique genetic makeup, upbringing, whatever we experienced from literally in utero to today, that has made up our microbiome and the stress level and toxic buildup in our body. And so nobody else can speak for us of what kind of is introduced into this ecosystem that is our human body, that essentially is the straw that broke the camel's back, right? So don't be discouraged if you think like, gosh, why am I dealing with this and nobody else is dealing with this? Maybe it's all in my head. That's typically what people hear. It's probably not in your head. It probably is some combination of things that just are kryptonite for you and not necessarily for the person next to you.
Yeah, well, I think that's really a really important point. Yeah, because if you've got people in the house that, well, I don't feel stressed.
Right.
What's wrong with you? Yeah, really interesting. So, first of all, thank you. This has been so insightful and really helpful, and I would love to invite you back another time to do part 2, because I feel like I could chat to you for hours and we could go deep on a number of things.
There's a lot to talk about, so never a
I can tell.
shortage.
Yeah, we've barely
Plenty of
scratched the surface.
toxicity to talk about.
Yeah. Oh my God. I know. It's going off in a million different
Yeah.
directions now.